This program is brought to you by Silverado Public Television and is a California's Beard classic. Hey, it's Weird Beard, and we are here at the Anaheim Packing House. We're going to meet up with Jamie Wood, Community Relations, and learn more about this historic facility in the city of Anaheim. Hi, Jamie.
Hey, Weird Beard, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Oh, good.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you. Come on into the packing house. So here we are in the Anaheim Packing House. It was built in 1919 and started packing originally lemons and oranges, and then after a while they realized around 1930 or so that the Valencia orange was a little bit better. It could stay on the tree for a really long time, and they were able to get a lot of production out of it. So around that time, the Sunkist started working with the packing house to develop a co-op of all the local growers, so they had more political power, and they were also the distribution. So what they would do is they would have all the women, they would pack and sort all the oranges up here through a state-of-the-art conveyor belt system, and they would rate them on their size, on their color, on the shape, and then they would go into the different crates, and the crates also, the type of crates that they used would determine that was the determining factor of whether or not it was a big one orange or a little orange, and then the smaller oranges, the culls as they were, would go to the marmalade house next door where they made the marmalade. So in this packing house, there's a lot of history. It was going strong till 1955, and it would basically go on a conveyor belt all throughout here, and then it would go downstairs to the cooler room where the men would grab the crates and stack them, and then they would go to the refrigerated rail cars called the reefers, and they would go across the world, across the nation at least. They would bring in that golden sunshine from Orange County. So what we would have with the packing labels, they went through 3 different types. They started off with the naturalist look, so they depicted a lot of birds, they depicted rural scenes. Often some of the growers would actually depict their families and have images of their own ranches or their orchards. And then they moved to advertising, where they started actually being quite specific and a little bit more bold with their look, and so they would have stronger messages and really distinct looks. And then it went to commercial art, and that was going to be a little bit more decorative, and those actually became the inspiration for 1950s and 1960s cover albums. Okay, as I said, this building was built in 1919, so that was prior to air conditioning, prior to heating, so they had to make use of nature in the best way possible. So what they've done is they built in 1919 they built this sawtooth roof. So these are north-facing windows, so they would let in the most light without a lot of heat, so that way they wouldn't cook the workers or the produce. And as you can see, these pulley systems here are actually still operational, where they can pull on this chain and the entire window would open up and allow the breeze to come in, whether that's the Santa Ana breezes or just some cool breezes from the mountains.
Look at these scratches here.
These floors are from 1919. Can you believe it? Come outside for a second. I want you to stand on something for me. Come over here. Stand on this. Guess what? Now you're standing on a piece of history.
Okay. I'm standing here on a piece of history. What do you mean by that?
Well, you got to go check it out.
All right.
On this piece of history I'm standing on are 1940s rail cars that we rescued from a salvage garage or yard, I guess, salvage yard. And we built the patios on top of them so that after people get their grub, get their good food at the Anaheim Packing House, once it opens this fall, they'll be able to come out here and dine to their heart's content.